Yes, sir.
All right, so LeVar, what was I just saying? Test is Wednesday over this sheet. All right, so 14. How do we find the house payment? Let's look at it. Where does the price of the house go in the formula? Left side of the equal sign. So 167,000 goes right there. All right, we had this on the midterm. I don't know how many of y'all got it right. No. Tyler, how do I find the I, the interest rate on the house payment problem? What does it say the interest rate is, Tyler? We're on number 14. What's the interest rate?
0.043, isn't it?
0.043. Now, if it's a house payment, there's something special I got to do to it. Why do we divide it by 12? Because there are 12 months in a year. So somebody divide that by 12. Let's get a number. 0.043 divided by 12. I got 0.0036. Somebody check my math for me. Is that right? All right, LeVar, do you remember how we find the N? What does the N stand for? It stands for number of house payments. Well, how many years are they financing this house? What does it say? 25. So multiply by 12. Tell me what it is. 25 times 12 is?
300.
300 even? So it's negative 300. All right, so it seems like most of you guys did pretty good on this on the midterm. All you do now is type this part in the calculator first, and then we'll divide second. So do that. I'm getting faster at typing these in. I don't know if y'all are. More of these I do. All right, let's see if we got the same number. Still got 167,000. P. I got 183.26. Somebody confirm that for me?
Yep.
All right, it's the last step. You just divide. 167,000 goes on top. 183 and 26. House payment every month for 25 years is $911.27. All right, any question on the house payment problem? We shouldn't have any questions. We did that last week on the midterm. All right, so the house payment problem is the longer problem. The shorter problem is the other one where you're saving money for the future. And that one, you just plug it straight in. You don't have to divide or anything. You just straight plug it in. Anybody want to see the house payment problem before I move it? All right. All right, so let's do this one now. All right, so this one goes on 15. Max is saving for college fund for his son. How much money does Max put in the bank each time he does it? $750. That goes in the front of the parentheses. Don't forget. All right, interest rate on this one. What is it? 0.055. Why do I not have to divide that one by 12? Yeah, he's just doing it one time a year, not 12 times a year. So you don't have to go through the extra work. Ian, how many times does he do this? Once a year for 15 years, so he does it 15 times. All right, so this one again, guys, y'all just type it in. No tricks on this one. What you got, Liz? What's those? $16,806 and round that up to 50 cents is what I got. All right, question about that one? Everybody good? So y'all got these Wednesday on the test. Shouldn't have any problem with them. All right, I'm going to help you do some of them on the back. I'm going to let y'all do all the front by yourself and some of the ones on the back. Let's start on number 9. All right, what do y'all remember doing these problems if everything has the same log? Cancel them out. All right, so how do we set this one up? X to the fifth times
3.
All right, very good. Now, you guys look at that. Somebody give me a question if you want to understand. Y'all see how Shelby did that? Remember, plus makes it times, and the 5 is in front of the log, so it becomes the exponent. All right, Caleb, you remember all this stuff? You good? Var, you good? I know you missed some days last week. You good on setting these up? All right, so if I got to solve it, somebody give me the first step. What do I do? Divide by 3. So let's do that. 729 divided by 3. I got 243. X to the fifth equals 243. I think I erased all my columns up there. I did.
3.
So how do we do it from here, LeVar?
You do that reverse thing.
Yep. LeVar said reverse. I always said reciprocal. Same thing. 1/5 there and 1/5 there. LeVar said 3. Good. All right, next one, number 10. Log base 7 of 3w plus 4 minus log base 7 of w minus 6, 2 log base 7 of 3, 3 log base 7 of 2. All right, what do we do? Cross out all the logs. What happens with these two right here? They got a minus in between them. So I divide 3w plus 4 divided by w minus 6. All right, that's the first step. What about the right side? I know it's going to be divided because it's got a minus. What goes on top?
3 to the
Yeah, 3 to the second, which is 9. Remember, the number in front becomes the exponent. So what goes on the bottom? 2 to the third, which is, somebody type that in. I think it's 80. All right, y'all cross multiply and get an answer. I'm worried about you setting it up. I think if you guys can set them up, I think y'all can solve. Yeah, cross multiply from here and get an answer. Now, does this answer a fraction or is it just a number? You get a fraction or a number on that. All right, Elizabeth has got a nasty fraction on this one. Anybody else get a fraction? Yeah. Kelly, you agree? Yeah. Bad fraction? I got negative 86 over 15. Will that simplify? Will that reduce? 86 over 15. Nope. All right, so that's just a nasty fraction for an answer. I always think I messed up when I get a fraction like that for an answer. Just doesn't look right. All right, any question on how we got that? Everybody good? All right, you guys should be able to do 11 by yourself. Go. Mark out your logs, y'all set it up. There's more than one way you can solve number 11. I don't care which way you do it. I need to show it, I will, but y'all should be able to do 11. Somebody give me an answer on number 11. I just want the final answer.
11, 12.
12? Everybody says it's 12? Do I need to show it? Anybody want me to show it? Everybody's good? All right, we won't show that. All right, I do want to do 12 and 13 because number 12 is the new type. What do I mean by that? It's the new type. Yeah, this has got a log, this has got a log. When you have a number that doesn't have a log, it's the new type of problem. So does anybody remember how we set up the new type?
You would do
3 to the second, which is 9. And then everything else, since they got a plus in between them, Shelby, we times it. All right, so you guys FOIL that out, and then we'll add up like terms and get an answer. Anybody got a question how we set that up? That's the new type. We won't have many of the new type on the test. Most of them are going to be like all the other ones. All right, most of the time we do quadratic formula, but I think that one is going to be an easy one to factor. So y'all factor that one out. Get both your answers, and remember, you got to check your answers on these. Did you get your stuff handled this time? We got x minus 6 and x plus 4. All right, you guys look at my answers. Are both of these answers going to work? 6 minus 5 gives me 1. 6 plus 3 gives me 9. So the 6 works. All right, what about the negative 4? No, that ain't going to work. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. So the only answer on that one is 6. All right, last one, then I'm going to sit down. Let's do 13. All right, which type problem is number 13? One of the old ones or one of the new type? It's a new type, so how do we set it up if it's a new type? What's the new way? We got to do 49 to the 1/2 power. Somebody type that in. Answer 7 equals. Now what do I do on the right side of the equal sign? LeVar, they got a minus in between both these parentheses. So what do? We divide. A2 plus 3, A2 minus 3. Guys, let's go ahead and make that 7 over 1, so now we can cross multiply. I don't know if this was that hard or not. You guys cross multiply it, add up your like terms, get everything in order, and see if we can factor it out. Let's see what you got on that one, please. So this one, gotcha. You did a shortcut, gotcha. Now this one should work. So if you cross multiply, I got 7a squared minus 21, a squared plus 3. All right, y'all do like terms now. Let's see what we get. And there's several different ways y'all can do this. Like terms, if I move a squared over here to be a minus 1, that gives me 6a squared. All right, that's what I got. Somebody check my math for me. Everything good so far? All right, now if you guys wanted to do quadratic formula, you could. Since you're missing the b, you would put a 0 in for b. But there's a faster way on this one, Tyler. Why don't we just do it this way? Why don't we divide by 6 and get a squared equals 4? Write that down. Yeah, now it's square root. What's the square root of 4? Don't forget it's plus or minus 2. Now do both of them work? I don't know. Somebody check and see. Most of the time the negative gets thrown out. Does the negative get thrown out on this one? If I plug in -2 right here, -2 squared is 4, and 4 plus 3 is 7. Guys, it's fine. The negative actually works on both of them on this one because when you square it, it makes it a positive. So just because it's a negative doesn't mean it's going to get thrown out. So that answer is +2 and -2. All right, now the front is supposed to be easy. You guys do the front by yourself. Y'all can ask each other for help. I'll put some answers on the board. Test Wednesday over this sheet. Just this sheet. Should be a pretty easy test.